Lesson 6, how to deal with your winners and losers and understanding how they get delivered to you. So this is something that new traders struggle with massively because A, they don't know how to manage money and they can't actually handle being in a live trade, which is why, going back to the previous part, you need to start on a demo. But this is what new traders seem to think their wins and losers are going to be delivered to them like. So they think win, next one's going to be a loss, next one's going to be a win, next one's going to be a loss, next one's going to be a win, right? So they seem to think that there's going to be an even distribution of winners and losers, when in reality, it looks a bit more like this. Lose, lose, win, win, lose, win, 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 lose, 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 right? That is more like what you're going to experience on the market. Now, even with a positive expectancy, you can have an 80, 90% win rate. You're still going to see periods of drawdown like that. Now, this is where obviously psychology comes in, and psychology is obviously the final boss of your trading journey. Nobody can really teach you it 100%, but you can put things in place to improve it. If you're a trader that has poor psychology and doesn't have the right experience, you will basically be approached by this, 3 losing trades on the bounce, and you're going to think, oh my God, I can't trade, what am I doing wrong? And then that's when you'll overtrade, you'll get FOMO, you'll revenge trade, you'll start dropping down a time frame, you'll start looking at entries that you never would have done before, you'll start copying what other people are doing on social media. This is why you need the data, because you need to track what the likelihood is of you going into drawdown and accept that this is going to happen. So, as I say, it's just about doing the same thing over and over again. You are going to have winners, you are going to have losers, but it's about retaining your composure during periods of drawdown, but also not getting too ahead of yourself during periods of winning, because this is when traders go, oh, right, I'm onto something here. I'm onto a winning streak. I've clearly cracked it. I've clearly solved the puzzle with trading. There's something that I'm doing that's special. There's nothing that you're doing that's special. But this is when people start doubling the risk and stuff like that. And then they'll go through that, doubled the risk, they'll blow their entire account. So this is super important to bear in mind. And yeah, if you just understand how the distribution works, you will progress a lot quicker.